Sarah Thomas set to make history. She'll be the first female official to work an NFL playoff
Groundbreaking day today.
Sarah Thomas becomes the first woman to officiate a Super Bowl.
Sir interview, take one.
I am from Pascagoula, Mississippi. A very blue-collar, hard-working kind of people. My mother and father, tremendous Christian individuals that raised all three of us. I like to think that I have my mom's heart, but my dad's tenacity and his grit.
Spencer interview, take one. Marker.
As she got around 7 or 8 years old, she was always with her brothers, and most of the neighborhood was boys, and she would get in and get with the best of them. Our Aunt Jill asked her about going out for basketball.
I said, they don't have a girls' team, and she said, go out for the boys' team. That's when the first and only girl started happening for me.
They want to find Sarah Bailey. There she is, knocking down the 15-foot baseline J. Sarah Bailey, she had 20 points. She was on fire last night.
After my collegiate years playing ball, I was playing in a men's church league in Pascagoula. I had been in this league for 3 years. A guy comes up to me and he said, Sarah, I'm sorry about what happened last night. And he said, they voted you out of the basketball league. And I was like, why? And he said, because you're a girl. And when the preacher asked the guy why he didn't want me in the league, he said, because when she posts us up or we post her up, it just feels funny. And I was furious, crying mad. Because I'm a girl, I can't play. There's no league for me to play in. I've played sports my whole life. What am I gonna do? I was on the phone with my older brother, Lee. And he said, I'm going to a football officials meeting. And I was like, well, can girls do that? I was so intrigued. I was like, this is a way I could be involved in organized sports. My mom. She was quite nervous when I started this whole journey in the football officiating world.
Down interview, take one. Soft sticks.
I did not like the idea. I thought she ought to be at home, and those children that she brought into this world, they needed their mom.
Putting on the uniform for the first time and walking onto a field, it was like you get this bug, like it just bites you, right?
When she would call me and have a concern, I would put it on a prayer card. I keep those cards and I pray for her every day.
It was my 10th season, and my crew chief asked me to be on his junior college crew. But then he told me, he said, hey, don't send in your application. The assigned secretary said he would never hire a woman. And I just told him, I'm not about to try to prove myself as a woman. I'm not gonna do that. This job is tough enough. I'm gonna give it up after this year. What I thought was my last game was a state championship game, and there was an NFL scout there.
A former NFL official, Joe Haynes, worked in the state superintendent's office in Mississippi, and Joe gave me a call one day, and he said, I got an official I think you'll be interested in. And I says, well, what's his name? He says, his name is Sarah.
He hired me over the phone. And I joked with Gerald, I go, I know you're old, but senile too. You're gonna make history hiring the first woman. You don't even know if I can work. And he said Joe Haynes had never referred an official to him that couldn't work.
And I listed her on the roster as S.B. Thomas because I hadn't talked to the commissioner yet.
When he told him, he said, well, what are you gonna do with her? And he said, I've already talked to 2 colleges and she's gonna be on the field. She's gonna officiate.
I don't think women saw it as an avenue for them until Sarah was selected
When she was accepted into Division I Conference USA, I realized that she was really good at what she was doing.
It was April the 8th, 2015 at 10:57 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I picked up the phone, and it was Dean Blandino. He said, "I want to welcome you as one of 9 new game officials to the NFL." I'm ready. Let's go.
Well, we have a first today, a full-time official, Sarah Thomas.
It's a different feel out there on an NFL football field.
Fired to the right to the 50. And a collision along the sideline.
That hit really scared me, but she's a tough woman, and she came back into that ball game.
Sarah Thomas set to make history once again. Now she'll be the first female official to work an NFL playoff game.
She's well respected in the industry, and I tell you, it's got to be a big day for her.
She held her own, and I was very proud of her.
She's not there because she's a woman. It's not because of all that. It's because she's able to do the job.
The NFL announced its Super Bowl officials today, and Sarah Thomas becomes the first woman to officiate a Super Bowl.
Dear Mama, I hope you had a good trip there. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you.
She called me and she said, "I'm going to the Super Bowl." I said, "Are you pulling my leg?"
And I said, "No, ma'am." And she started crying, and I started crying and cheering, and it's just that moment.
I was extremely proud of my daughter.
My mom pinned an angel on me when I was a freshman in college, and she told me that she wouldn't be there with me all the time in person, but she would be there with me in spirit.
It is finally here, Super Bowl 55.
If you make it to the Super Bowl, that means you're the best person in your spot. Number 1.
It's the Super Bowl, baby.
My mom whistled, and I was like, that just can't be my mom. All of her kids were seeing her, and I thought, wow, Mom.
You just see the fruits of your labor. I can't believe I'm emotional. But the sacrifices that I've had to give up, that they had to make, and missing many things, and them just being proud.
Any mother wants their children to see them succeed, and Bailey is seeing that.
I follow her footsteps in so many ways, and once I have kids, I want them to follow mine.
The future that I see for women is that they won't have to ask, can girls do that?